Wee. Hey, what's up, guys? How's it going? We're back. Actually, not even back, we're like continuing work, but today I got something new for you guys. We're gonna be working on our new characters. So this is like a moment I've been actually waiting for a long time. Well, not so long time, but recently we've started working on like all of the concept art and stuff. And let me just switch to this view. And yeah, I actually finished like a bunch of things over the last week. Does it change? Oh yeah, now it changed. So yeah, we started working on like already this character, so this is already done, and I'm going to start with new babies. Let me plug in my music as well. So yeah, guys, let me know like how the music works. Hey Greg, thanks a lot for joining in already. We're gonna have to save a lot of times today, frequently. So we're gonna need you here today for sure. So yeah, we worked on this this cool character, and now I need to make this kind of base, but for the adult characters, and that's gonna be fun, I think. And because they have a lot of them, they have many bases and stuff. So yeah, let's just start. I think like the first thing that I'm gonna make is a thing for these body types. Like I have all these pictures here of all these bodies here that I need to make. Some of them are quite inconsistent because they're like the old files. I didn't manage to find the new ones, but that's alright. Eventually I'm gonna be updating them. But the new ones that we're making, like our teachers here, which we're gonna make this week. So I'm like gonna go through all the stuff that we're gonna do this week, because I'm gonna stream every day this week. I figured out that, fuck it, I'm just gonna sit down and make all these things with you guys, and if you guys want to, you can join in with all this fun. And yeah, this one's gonna be nice, placeholder. But yeah, so there's like 4 types of bodies that we're gonna have. So it's gonna be 2 rigs eventually. But yeah, these are the ones that we're gonna be making over this week. And then eventually some more guys. But yeah, this is gonna be our base. And first thing that I wanna make is a sheet for these guys. So I could actually have one big sheet where I could change these images in the back. And I'm also going to transfer that to ZBrush, so it's a bit easier to work on this. I'm also going to open... Oh, I don't even have my recent ones. Skin A. Okay, I can't load that because I moved. I've been doing a lot of refactoring with my folders here, so that's a thing as well. Let me just find where my students are, and there should be a base boy and skin. I'm gonna copy this skin one, I think. Control X, assets, characters. Let me just drop this here. So I'm just gonna keep on working on one ZBrush project. Fuck it, right? These characters are not that heavy, so I can just make everything in like a separate subtool. So that's gonna be nice. So how you guys been doing this weekend? Hope you guys are having a lot of fun and making some progress also on your stuff. Would like to see what you guys been cooking. Right. Check this stuff out. Alright. We need to also check. So here I have all of the things, so I'm just gonna have to clean up some stuff here as well a little bit. And also just make this smaller, and I'll move it to my other screen here. Oh, it moved again back here. That's alright. So yeah, first things first, I'm gonna make a reference sheet for these dudes, because all of them are like pretty much aligned. I can just scroll through all of them and they are all standing in one place. At least I think so. Yeah, here. If I go... Yeah, that's gonna be alright. Because all of the feet are the same, even with the kids. The kids have like a little bit bigger legs. No, smaller legs, I'm sorry. But yeah, so first things first, gonna close this piece, and I'm gonna find where is our resolution for these dudes. Concept art and body types. So yeah, properties, and that is okay. This much by that much pixels. So I want to make a polyplane in that kind of size. So let's do 1 by 1 for now. That's cool, but we need, where is my properties? So basically I just copy these values to the height and the width here. So it's a bit easier to work on. Okay, so this is going to be, let's do 24 by 71. I hope that that works. Yeah, that's fine. 11 by 40. 50. And this one is 24 by 71. So that's basically our sheet. Let me rotate this. I'll rotate that 90 degrees. And let's move this a bit back. Alright, so first things first, what we need to do with this guy is do a planar mapping. So let's do mapping, and let's do z-axis. So it gets like mapped like this. Let's look at it here. And now we can assign a new material to this. Maybe I even have a reference one already. Let's check it out. Huh, apparently not, but that's okay. Let's give it a new fong, and this fong is going to be mat reference 01. All right. And in the color, I can just plug that guy in. Let me find where it is. Body types. We're gonna need this here. Let me jump there. And first things first, let's align this with the student base, because basically everything's based on this one. So if I would now go to this piece, and if I would like to change it to, let's say, adult 1, then I can just change it to adult 1. That's really cool that all of them would fit on this one reference plane. So let's just go ahead and look at the front view. This is going to be our like 0 point here. Let's just do it like this, and then also like that. The proportions have changed a bit, but that's alright. Aligning this. At least like the height is the most important thing that we need here. Alright. Okay. So there's a couple of things that we're going to be able to reuse from this guy as well. Okay, so why do I have this still? Let's save this for now. I hope this didn't crash. I get a lot of random crashes these days. It's like, it's a slight hustle. Okay. It seems that I'm like holding a button or something. Okay, apparently not. That's okay. Okay, let's save this. And let me just duplicate this. And also let's do shading, backface culling. What can I do about this? It. Okay. Why is this Z even rotated? Okay, that's not rotated. This is rotated. Alright. Hey, Rainbow Skittle, how's it going, man? Thanks for joining in. So we're starting to make like new characters this week. think I've been teasing this for quite a while now, right? But finally we're here. Right. So I moved the feet a little bit forward. Most likely I'm gonna have to do some adjustments to the other ones as well. Like, sometimes you need to do that. Like, I added some more things to it, so to say. But it looks really similar though. I lost some things, but I also like gained some other things. Like, I think it looks pretty cute what we've made up to now. And this is going to be our reference plane. Reference plane 01. And let's keep it like this as well. What if I would freeze its transforms, and also let's do... I'll position, yeah, that's positioned correctly. Let's delete the history of this guy as well. Move it here. I think this is gonna be pretty okay as a reference plane. For now, this works. Could actually maybe move this to this side. That would be even better. Because in ZBrush, I think that there's not going to be a difference here. Yeah, I could flip this mesh display, and let's reverse this one. Yeah, and there we have it. This works. Alright, let's export this guy. So how you guys been doing? How's life? How's life? I don't have that much to explain. What have I been doing? I've been just working on these characters nowadays. And feeding birds. I've been feeding a lot of birds. That's fun. I find feeding birds fun. So, let's check out this body. So there's... what is this body? What is this body? So if I turn off this body... Okay, so this is the skin... 0.1. This is the skin 0.2. Alright, and I should have, yeah, body base here. And this is the body. Okay, that's really cool. So basically I can just, let's try importing the thing that we just made. And see how far we can get. So, FBX import, export, and let's import this guy. Just paste this. Ha. I thought that I would paste a different one. I thought that I pasted the one where I exported the piece. But that's okay. So it even got the textures on it. So that's even better. Did not expect that. Alright, let's just get this reference plane in there. And yeah, this is pretty much the thing that we need here. So there's a couple of things that are going to transfer to the new ones, and those are going to be the legs and the hands. And I think pretty much everything, I'm just going to try stretching it or doing something to it to align it with the new ones. Because this one, for example, is exactly the same as this guy. But this one is like a grown-up. So I'm trying to like make them like grow up in certain ways. So that's kind of interesting, I think. Alright, let me actually move a little bit my tablet here and all my jazz so we can work more in ZBrush. Also need to write down what we're gonna do today. So one of the things that we did already is the reference plane. So let's say ref plane. And we also need, so first things first, there's gonna be adult 1, adult 2, adult 3, and adult 4. And then all of them are gonna have like some separate things, and let's figure that out. How we're gonna go with this. I hope that I'm gonna be able to finish all of them today. If not today, then maybe tomorrow. But yeah, I wish to finish all of these, at least like the low polys, UVs, and that sort of jazz, like during this week. So let's hope that I can do that. It should be really fun. Okay. Ooh, this already moved here. Let's just make this full screen. So what I could do is, I would actually need to duplicate all of these things here. Pupil. Do I need the eyes? I think the eyes I'm gonna make from new. Like for the new characters it's gonna be new because that's like really simple to make. And I don't want to restrain myself in a way as well with this. Because I mean, come on. I have a chance to like have something new here. In a way. Okay, so we have this reference plane. And this should be, if I would take, let's say, these feet. Let's append these feet to the other subtool. And right foot. Could maybe even combine these, but I'm gonna do that once they're inside of this. Then let's see. Foot. Both of the hands as well. Do this. No, not the brows. I don't need the brows. Not in this case. Okay. The head as well. Get it in there. Why not? We'll append. Head. And also the torso, I think. And that's gonna be it. Alright. So there's textures, and if I think I could just import, and let's find where our things are. I'm actually like already on the other screen. I forgot to change that. This is a tricky thing usually for me. So I'm just gonna be working in ZBrush today. So let's find our body types, and let's start with this tall dude. So if that's imported, I should be able to flip this texture as well. So let's load this and flip like that. And now I should be able to assign it towards this guy. Let's go to our texture map, and here let's just swap it to adult base. Oh, nice. And that's perfect. So it actually works like yeah, that's grammatic. Hey, this step. Yeah, not like I keep mixing that up every time, I think. But yeah, grammatic. This is good stuff. I like this jazz. So yeah, this is a bit different here. Like we can see like that the face goes a bit squashy here. I'm also gonna open some more references for myself on the other screen. It's just, I can actually open it here as well, so you guys see what kind of stuff I'm gonna open. So I need the teachers. So I kind of want to know what kind of things they're gonna have, what kind of features and stuff. Drag this here as well, make this a bit smaller. So yeah, Max has been doing a real nice job. Hey, Cellshade Dev. Thanks a lot, guys, for joining in today. Hope you're gonna have a lot of fun. Gonna make a lot of characters. So on these streams I also am gonna focus a bit more. Like, not that I'm not focused in the other streams, but you know, guys, how it goes sometimes. We talk a lot. And that's like the point of it, right? I actually enjoy that. But yeah, gonna do some more progress. So first things first, I'm just gonna align these pieces somewhat so they fit in this reference sheet. Oh, this is actually the lady. Let's change that to the first let's make guys. No offense, but let's just start with guys. Because afterwards I can just make the female version out of this one. So this texture. Ooh. Why are there two ones now? Why are they two ones now? There shouldn't be a texture on this, but I can import new ones here, right? Yeah. So let's import also this one. Let's import all of them actually. So what if you actually put this one as a texture? Did it import? Hey, where is the new thing? Where's my new thing, guys? No new things. Okay. Do I have it now? Yeah. Then how come it didn't want to import from the other side? But that's okay. on this piece. Yeah, that's what. ZBrush, right? Don't use it for a little bit and you're a bit rusty already. So let's change this texture as well. Let's flip it. This one. Yeah, ZBrush always has this thing where everything is flipped. Everything has to be flipped. Yeah, and that's the guy. Streaming is focus is always gone. Yeah, I agree with that. Constantly. But hey, I mean it's a lot of fun. Like you guys also help me a lot here. So it's kind of like a work session in school. I remember I used to have like just sessions of work with a lot of people around me and hey, maybe you could do this like that and you could do this like that, and I find that streaming is kind of the same thing for me and it's awesome. So I need to find this thing here again. Where's the where could I find it? What if I would just grab it? Ooh, wait, what's up with that? How come? So the fat one isn't even here? The fat one. How about them apples, huh? That's alright. Let's import this again. So where is it? Where is it, I need to flip it as well. Flip that? Right? This is really sensitive. What if I use the mouse on these weird menus? So this one works. This one works. This one works. And we also need another one. Let's just add another one here. And that's the short guy. So we're gonna have mucho characters. Oh boy. This is gonna be a long week. Well, I signed up for it, right? Alright. And this is also made. So let's just check out. Yeah, nice. And in this case, the new guys, they're not even gonna have a nose, actually. They don't even have noses. But what I'm thinking about now is that I should have a subdivided version, right? Yeah, I have a subdivided version. So what if I would get the plane here? Oh, nice. I like this jazz. So let's check how this adjusts with our other textures. Nope, wrong subtool. This up. Our textures and let's this one. Okay, so this one works, and let's start working on this guy. Hi, is it concepts for teachers? Oh yeah, those are concepts for teachers. So, okay, I actually prepared all of the things now, and we're ready to sculpt this guy. I've been, again, like, see, this is what I mean in the beginning of the stream, that like, I need to switch from screens, and I forget to press the buttons, because those macros are really, like, forgettable. Alright, so we're gonna be working on these things today. We're gonna be making, like, the concepts are done, and we're gonna start working on the actual teacher shapes. So this is pretty interesting now. Pretty interesting, right? Alright, so let's just start with adjusting these subtools in place. So let's move this head first. Move it somewhere here. I can also even make it a bit smaller like this. And afterwards we're going to sculpt it a bit as well, of course. Let's move the torso. So the feet are going to also move a little bit, and they're going to be a bit bigger. But for example, the hands I'm going to keep them in a T pose so I can rig it easier. And what's going to happen is those are also going to become bigger. So that's going to be interesting as well to do. Just adjust the shape a tiny bit so it's kind of, in a way, it looks a bit like a tampon. Tampon bod. Oh man, working for that tampon bod. Alright, so the hands are a bit trickier. So what if I would just work on one side for now? Let me delete the right side. I don't know. The right side? Actually, yeah, the right side. Fuck it. What's the difference, right? I can just mirror them. Okay, let's move this a bit up. And just make it somewhat the size that I want it to be. Alright. AFK. Alright. Thanks for being here though. You guys are the best. This just a tiny bit here. And what if I could just do this? Come on, let me just come on. Make it just a bit bigger. This is gonna be alright. I don't want to make it too big, so it's okay. And also, in this case, I think I'm gonna be able to quickly make the low poly out of this as well. So I'm not even gonna touch the feet in this case. What if I could just copy the low poly from here. So what if I copy the low poly? Go ahead and do that. So I'm not gonna have to re-topo that, right? Why not? Why not? If it can make it faster. I would really like to be, at the end of this week, I would really like to have all of those characters done. That would be amazing. Just delete this. I'm also gonna delete the head. Do I need to delete the head though? Yeah, I'm gonna re-topologize that, right? Yeah. But then if I... Yeah, let's keep the head. But the hand has to go. And... oh. This is the tablet. The tablet has like a nice sensitivity there. So it like always thinks that you double click. Alright. So now we have these pieces. Let's go ahead and move this a bit around. Here. Lock this piece. Okay. That's fine as well. As long as I can scale it nicely, I'm cool with that. Let me move. What? Really? I can't move this piece? Oh yeah, because it's not locked. Okay, let's move it just a bit forward. Well, I'm also gonna change the position every once in a while. Well, not in a while, but in the end, when I'm gonna be done with this stuff. So let's just move this one here. And also, I'm gonna do the same as before. Come on, let me just... Can I unlock this? Here? And make it just a bit bigger. So you can tell that it's like a grown-up hand. I'll also extend the fingers just a bit, maybe. Or even, those are gonna stay the same even, pretty much. So I'm just gonna keep them as they are. Alright. So, this is actually gonna be pretty quick. That's really good, in a way. A warm-up exercise is nice. Right. And let's start with the torso, I think, right? Yeah. Let me go to draw mode, and I'll get my move brush. So this intensity of the smooth brush needs to be like 30, I think. Let's just leave it around 30. So let's just smooth this a bit. So we have, are you gonna release your game on Steam? We think so. We're gonna go for some smaller platforms at first, and we're gonna keep updating it, and most likely gonna end up on Steam. At least I really hope so. We're gonna do our best. Oh yeah, because I didn't have to have symmetry, that's why Ctrl Z. Yeah, like we're thinking about Steam and that sort of jazz. So hopefully by the end of this year we're gonna have a playable version where you can also get a application on your phone and you would be able to connect and use it as a controller. So even if you would go to someone else's place and play, you could play with the characters that you got on at home or something like that. Like now we're just putting together all the pieces that we came up with all through this year, and yeah, just making sure like all of the stuff has like a thing, and working on it slowly. Roy's been working on the pathfinding recently for the characters. It's really cool. Like we were using the nav mesh system, and it's working pretty cool. Really happy about the progress that we're making with that. So disable the other pieces, and let's just first work on this body. Like round, kind of, right? Well, that's alright that it's a bit slim now. Slim Jim Productions. But I just want to get the shape in place there. Okay. So that sort of jazz. What kind of stuff are you working on? If you guys have anything to share, like a portfolio website or something that you want to show, or anything at all that you're working on, you can just post it here in the chat. I think all of us would be grateful to check it out. No, not clay buildup, but move. Just a bit like that. Just make the shape, pretty much. Now it's also easier for me to work on all of these things, because everything is kind of set up in a way, so it's just back and forth, going with the same kind of pieces. But it's still interesting. I like to see where this is gonna end up. I remember when we started, like how the art style looked like. It was just like real simple, like a bit too simple. Now I take my time and actually make something nicer. So let me drink this crystal cola. Max, I hope you're watching. You got my bottle at your place. Working on characters makes me forget about bottles. Well, that's cool though. Just this a bit more. Size a bit bigger. The intensity of the smooth could also be a bit smaller. Just let's make like a nice volume for this guy. So I'm also gonna have to rig these dudes, but as I have the rig system ready for our character buddies, everything is much simpler. I have like a template where I can start working on. And also these characters, like I'm gonna make a small template and then I can ask other people to help me out as well. So that's really nice. That is really nice. Do I have a shift button somewhere? Okay, I can't do that. But like this I can. Yeah, thanks a lot for all of you guys joining in today. We're gonna be doing these character sculpts all week. Character creation, so to say, actually. Because we're gonna go through the whole pipeline. Just gonna make all of the jazz work. All of the jazz work. Some more fatness here so it has like a bit more volume. Smooth this out. Well, I made progress. Oh, nice. Let's check that out. What kind of stuff you have? Oh, cool. Cool. Oh man, it's gonna look so cool when you had like more furniture and stuff. You're gonna be finished with all kinds of things when that's gonna come alive. Holy fuck. I remember the first ones that you sent to me. That was pretty like plain. Now I see that you're worked up with lightning and all kinds of jazz. Looks real cool, man. Looks real cool. Slowly making progress, right? Smoother. Right. So I see here, this curve kind of is really weird. Right. Because here it feels like it kind of dampens in a way. Like last time someone asked me, how come you don't use any other matte materials when you're sculpting? And now I have just the silver one. This material, the matte cap gray. Fucking awesome. So everyone influences everything what I do here. Alright, so the torso is pretty much finished. That's it. Like I don't really need to do anything else about it. Pretty legit. Except like this curve here. That could be a bit deeper. Yeah, nice. Pull these sides a bit more. Yeah, this works. This works really nice. So, and the head? For the next ones we're gonna have to put in some more work because like there's one which is like big, like a big body type. It also has like the face is completely different and everything. That's gonna take some work as well. So here, let me actually mask these eyes out. This out. Mask this part. So I wonder how I'm gonna make the mouth as well. Maybe it would be wise to import the other one. I have one without the mouth. Because now I'm starting to think that the mouth could be an issue. Oh well. Yeah, let's just start working on it first. Like, what the fuck? Mask out this whole part. So let's keep the face kind of intact for now. And let's work on the rest of the shape, and then I'm going to just work out the rest of the parts. Oop, this rotation's kind of weird. Ooh. Nice rotation. So the kids have pretty, like, big heads. The kids have pretty big heads. Kids have pretty big heads. Lock that. Ah. You know what? Let's just delete this, and I'm gonna start with a ball. Fuck it. That's gonna be easier. A bend, and let's grab a sphere. Oh, nope. Wrong piece. Make this up. Scale it a bit. So I get somewhat the dimensions. Well, texturing, it eats so much time. Yeah, you need to come up with a way how you could how you could save time on that. How you could reuse them. I would look into some triplanar mapping. Triplanar mapping has really helped me out in this game, at least. And I'm saving, Greg. Thank you for that notice. Assets, characters, my skin. Yep. But this can also be adjusted a tiny bit. All right. So it's like Stewie from Family Guy, a little bit. Let's just start adjusting this piece. The forehead. Oh, this fuck. I need symmetry on it, right? How are we gonna work without symmetry in this? How are we gonna work without symmetry? Astrid must have a nice collection of skull goblets. Oh man. You wanna see the new Astrid? Oh my god, she looks like... she looks like a tank in the kitchen, man. Holy fuck. This is the new Astrid. This is the new Astrid concept that we're gonna make. If I'm gonna be finished with all of these guys, most likely already next Monday, I'm gonna be making this. I have... what the fuck? It's just getting worse and worse. Or better and better. It depends on which way you're watching. For me, it's getting just better and better. Okay, so symmetry on this. Symmetry on this. Let's just start. I think we could just start with the forehead, kind of. Yeah, let's just keep working on it like that. The top of the head is kind of flat, so this part should be kind of nicer. And now I can turn the intensity a bit up, because this is also like a bullshit mesh here. Let's remesh this. Remesh, and instead of 5, let's do 2.5k polys. Also okay, because it's just a ball for now. She looks so afraid. Who? Our Astrid looks so afraid? That's what she wants you to think. But she's not. She's like, she's the biggest savage in the school. She's gonna mess your shit up. I'm telling you. I am telling you. Just check all this jazz. Okay, so now this is like a bit better type of mesh to work on. I like this a bit better now. Yeah, this looks so weird for now, but that's okay. We're gonna get further with this. It's gonna look much better. Always rough, like just getting the shape in there is like the weirdest part of it all. At least for me, it's like it just takes some time. Down a tiny bit. Needs to have like a slight curve here. Oh, what the fuck is going on with the camera? ZBrush has like this distinct nice interface sometimes. I need to get used to it. Like every time I go to a different program, it's a bit different. It would be cool if we could get to texturing of these guys today, but most likely I'm just gonna get to making the low polys of at least one of these or two of these. Well, the goal is to sculpt them today. Hey guys, they're mask channels. Use them, lol. I see other developers watching so much FPS just for amounts of materials. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. You need that. You know how much like masks have helped me since I discovered them? Oh my god. There's so many things you can do. Ridiculous. It is ridiculous what you can do with masks. So also these guys are gonna have like, not a modular nose, but the nose is gonna be separate. The nose is gonna be separate on each skin pretty much. So that's gonna be also something interesting. What if I would make the eyeballs now? Make eyeballs. Just a second, let's do... Now I noticed that this is just a bit... just a bit weird. So it's like kind of more squarish. When they grow up, when sabotage penguins grow up, they become squares. They start their own lemonade company. That might be a real thing. That might be Twisted Hive canon, by the way. But let me just move this chin a bit down here. This to be just yeah, this is working out pretty nice. Okay, let me just on the front. Yeah, let's remesh this guy. So we get a bit more nicer edge flow here and there. And let's make those eyes. So let's just append a square a square. Come on, let me append. Come on, guy. Yeah, sphere. I want this to be an eye. So that's the eye of the storm. Make this way smaller. Move this around. Put it here. Something like this, let's say. Just a bit smaller. Okay, and actually I could even duplicate this to the other side, but let's check it out. Geometry. Can I duplicate? And how could I move it to the other side? Polygroups. No, not polygroups, but deformation. Ooh, that's interesting. What is their scale? Nice, mirror. That was an option. And now let's just merge visible. So I have both of these guys on the same subtool piece. Merge visible. Did it though? Yeah, no, it did. Now it did. Oh, there's also another one. Let's delete this one. Okay. We have this one though, so that's okay. Let's append this and oh, come on, append that and the merged eyes. So let's delete these eyes for now. Okay. Turn back on all of our pieces. So also the eyes need like a depth here. So let's move them a bit forward. Oh man. Man, I can't wait to get the texturing of these characters. That's gonna be really awesome. Really awesome. And the eyes, let's just put them somewhat like this. I think that should be fine. Now we can see how derpy they look like, at least at this. Oh my goodness. Derpy. Let me just adjust some of these things now. Yeah, let's stick with the move brush. One of the things is that this can go definitely much further. It's gonna go deeper. Apart a bit. Not apart, but more like make some space for the eyes themselves. Remesh this. There's my geometry tab right here. Let's see what it gives. So they have like somewhat cheeks here. They would like to have cheeks there, I guess, right? Okay. Need some more volume here for all the eyes. For all of the eyes. All of this jazz. Okay. Slowly, slowly. It's working out. Okay. Always like exploring like how the volume should work. Where does it work? Where does it start? What is the thing that makes the shape of it? And that kind of stuff. Always interesting. Now he looks like he has these sides here, like like he's in pain or something. This part is more of like a greater than that, right? You know what? Those eyes could also be just a bit more forward. Come on, let me move this. Hey, what's up with that? Come on. Yeah, nice. Why doesn't my pen work now? Okay, let's save this. And I can't move again. All this bullshit. Because it's on the different subtool, right? Nice. Why couldn't I move this? Because you've selected the face. Oh, you haven't selected the face. So this could be a bit more to the side. Yeah. Nice. I like this hair. Yeah, why don't you come sit here on my face while I work so I can't see anything. So they have quite a gap in between their eyes. So like this. Remesh it again. Like, let's do some clay build-up here. Just around the eye. Start emphasizing like the actual like parts of the face and stuff. Gonna look like a frog. I'm not sure what I'm doing right now. Brush. Brush. So these outer parts, I would like them to be a bit more out. The eye inside, just like for the other characters, like I have this part is completely like in, and then I just drag this part out a bit. Let's do inflet and adjust the face again afterwards. Bit too much. Nope. So it kind of wraps around the eye in a way. That's the type of thing that I would like, and I completely fucked this whole shape up, but that's okay. At least for now, that's kind of fine for me. Let's remesh this. I would like this topology here to flow a bit better around the eye. So, you don't want to know where my scars come from? Twisted said the brush to subtract and cut right in my face. Oh my god. Batman origin stories of these characters, that would be crazy. I actually have stuff like that in mind, but not really like origin stories, but more like small clips of certain characters doing something inside of the school thing, and yeah, that kind of jazz. I think it's gonna be pretty cool. saving. Thank you. I didn't know that this has an auto Greg option. But it does. Oh. Wrong. What the fuck? So if I move and if I release the thing a bit too fast or something like that, and it disappears, like I lose the rotation that I just like got, like the nice camera angle that I wish to have, it just disappears. I like this middle part to be like more, so it's like a round kind of shape. That's the thing, like I discovered with the previous characters that I didn't like, that they had like just the head was too weird. too square, you know. But in this case, with these guys, I want to make it more roundish. It's here. Stronger chin. Drink. Why so serious? Man, why so serious? I haven't even seen all the Christopher Nolan movies, like about Batman. I think I saw the second one. I found it to be interesting, but for some reason it just didn't catch up to me so good. Catch up to me that well. Okay, smooth vertex. I'll have some blender. Oh man. But basically you can do everything in Blender that you could do here as well, right? Just different kind of tools. Look at that, he looks like a piggy, like really angry piggy. Eye is more like an egg in a way. You know, sometimes I wish I could have like certain things from VR inside of this. Man, like just, I don't know, but like drawing in VR is like something different. Like it's pretty crazy. I would say it's more intuitive than like anything else that I've ever tried. You just know what to move and where to move. Except the only thing is like to remember all the buttons and that stuff. That comes with time, but it's real nice. Real nice. If you guys ever have the chance to try out something like that, definitely go for it. I can tell you're gonna have one hell of a time. That. Is it always this side? Okay. Maya has a VR plugin, so you can sculpt in VR, I guess, or modeling. I'm not sure about that. I think it's like for some other stuff. But that would be cool. Need to check that out. A VR plugin. Maybe it's for like rendering or something. But imagine, like, I can imagine like having like a selection with the Maya tools. Oh my god. There's just too much stuff. I think the interface would just be crazy. I haven't tried sculpting out in VR. Well, I have this application called Oculus Medium, but I haven't used it. Did you? I did send you a link last time. Okay, then we already talked about it, right? Interesting. Something weird here. Move topological would be a bit nicer, perhaps. I'm just kind of trying to find the right shape for these eyes. For these eyes. A bit angry. That's not the thing that... Oh, wow. Need to silence my thing for a second. Yeah. Okay, not much. I just mentioned you should try to model in VR sometime. Yeah, exactly. I think I've actually even told that before, that we should make a stream like that, right? So I'm wondering how far can I do this? How far could I push this stuff? I would take these eyes just a bit, just bigger. Yeah, that was not a good idea. Like, even just drawing in VR is like pretty fun. You can just make like a spiral in front of you like that. that already blew my mind. When I tried it, I was like, what? You can do that? And then you can like animate that stuff? You can have like an animated brush when you just set a couple of keyframes, you draw a stroke, and then that stroke just goes like that in air. So that's really crazy. Ooh. Really cool. Must be extraterrestrial. Yeah, exactly. Well, the previous ones are also extraterrestrials in a way. To be honest. Shape is kind of alright. Like a bit. Okay. What? Yeah, see, like if I do certain types of faster movements, I just need to practice a bit more in this program. Get a bit better. And it's gonna be much faster. So that's why I think for 2 days we're just gonna sit down and like do ZBrush. Why not? Sit down and embrace ZBrush forever. Because why not? Really want to make these characters. And I thought that it would be nice for you guys to join in on this fun as well. Right? Come on. Stop. Like, see, it's like a bit weird. But, come on. Let me just move these parts. Because now it's just like the kid. It like has this slope. If it would be a bit more straight, that would be nicer. Like, see this line here? It's like, it's more like straight up. Right? So the forehead could be like a bit forward in a way. And then I would cheese the eyes a little bit. Did not. Alright. Not too bad though. Slowly, slowly, we're getting there. Yeah, this part is a bit too, like, fatter than the other parts, so it's kind of harder, at least if I look at those things. If I look at all my concept art, it's hard to understand that volume, how exactly it flows. For now, we don't really care about how our nose looks like or anything like that. Okay. Adjust. Oh, adjust this a bit back. And also, if I look from the top, this part is a bit more fat. It's a bit more fatter. This should also like make this side look a bit nicer. That's a nice thing. Alright. This is like a really big, like, football head pancake dude. Reminds me of pancakes for some reason. Yeah, that's a bit too much now. You know what's fucked up? Every time I start streaming, I start getting notifications. Like, until this time, no one ever needs me. Until now. 50 million messages, 50 million notifications, 50 million people, 50 million seasons. Well, I hope you build your character what looks similar to yourself. Plus animations with this character, get a ball between his legs, just for the lulz. That would be funny. Yeah, it's like, I'm also starting to check out how the new character works with the rig. I'm refactoring a lot of stuff. So basically, the rig now has like a crazy setup that has like basically everything is in two layers. So there's a base layer of animations, like a run animation, and then there's another layer for the skin, which is like the details of the skin. Like, let's say there's hair, or there's like glasses, or a lollipop, or something like that. Then we add that on the second layer. So if there's a base animation, then the only thing I need to do is like add a little bit more on top of it, or something like that. So it's kind of nice that I came up with a situation where we could do that. came up with the situation, made that. Didn't make that. Did not make that. Right. It's out a bit. And working out the shape. But yeah, today I'm just gonna be focusing on all of the character base shapes. So we have all the high polys of the bases. So I have something to start on the next times as well. All of the next characters that I'm going to make are going to be based on this base shapes. If there's going to be a tall character, he's going to be from this one. Yeah, combine animations everywhere. I'm just trying to be like as efficient as possible. Like now, as I figured out that as I made the new character system, then the animations that we've made like this year is kind of obsolete. But still I can use, well, not obsolete, but I can't track them back to the other Maya file. I can like retarget those animations, and that's what I did. So it's like back and forth, a bit efficient. But now I need to figure out a way how to make for the next skins that I'm going to be able to implement also the other animations. So I'm going to have to rework that a bit. But that's alright. I really enjoy working on it, so why not? Why not? Middle part could be a little bit outwards. And that's okay that it looks a bit like a frog, because usually the characters without the without a nose or a mouth or anything like that, they look a bit like frogs in a way. I noticed that while making some other characters that I've made. Come on, this needs to be... It's like an eyebrow zone, so this needs to be a bit like outwards. There's this, like if I have it more like this, it seems more like kind of evil. Kind of evil. Well, not quite evil, but more this. Just a bit more round. That seems nicer. Right. That's pretty alright. So also this chin is kind of like straight. Looks a bit like E.T. And that's okay, because if you look at this character, he looks also a bit like E.T. in a way. I sure missed something. And then customer rage plus save reset. Oh boy. I fucking hate when all that jazz happens. Too much sauce, too much stuff to handle. What if I remove them just... can poke those eyes out. Do this there. Okay. We could also move a little bit of this part here down. All of this jazz could come a bit down. All this jazz. So here, Alright. And then refund. Oh man, that's the best. Just open the game, not understand what's written there. You're gonna have seizures if you have epilepsy. Yeah, whatever, man. And then you just jump in and you get epilepsy. No offense to the people who have epilepsy, but that's one of examples. What happens, like, oh really? No way. Let's just try it. Fuck it. That's why, most likely, if we're gonna release the game as like an early beta or something like that, it's gonna be more expensive than when it would be released as like a full game. Because if you really want to support us during this hard time, then like it's an investment, you know, that you invest more into the game than just like I would give, like, yeah, here's the beta for €1 or here's the beta for €10. Like what feels more premium, and what would you feel like more like not attached to, but more, if you really care about it, then you really care about it. Otherwise, like, what's the point? Like hardcore fans and stuff, you know. At least I would pay for a game more if I really like them, and if I like the whole idea about it. I would pay more if I could play it now. That it's still broke. Well, it's broken, but still, it's. I think that's like more of a solid thing to do. Because otherwise, the game is kind of like nothing. And I think that games are pretty important. Like, it's a lot of work. Okay. Well, that's also like an approach. I think everyone has like a different approach to it and different thoughts behind it. So I think what you think is like the right way, in a way, that everyone has their own approach and everyone has their own like idea behind it. Like what are games, how you see games, and how you would like to present it to your like audience or something like that, you know. Because no one really likes to talk about that. Yeah, we're gonna have to make money out of this game, but that's the truth. If I want to keep on making games, I'm gonna have to sell it to whoever. That's like just the thing. Just like with anything else, if you want to skateboard, you need to figure out how to support that. If you want to do whatever you want to do, like, you need to figure out how to support that. Some people choose to monetize stuff. Some people choose to do other things. Some people choose to do other things. So nice. Kinda got the head shape actually done pretty much. Gonna have to tweak around with the head a bit. If you test something, you should pay less. In that way, yeah. But if I would put it as like I see it more of as an investment in the whole project in a way. Don't know, it feels like a scam for the tester. Yeah, in that kind of way, yeah. Planetary Annihilation Early Access Kickstarter, $90. Release was 30, don't know. Yeah, like that's what I mean, like it depends on the view. Why I would like to do more, because yeah, otherwise you get like the first people that start coming in, they're more like these kind of, I wouldn't say that they're toxic, but more of the people who don't really care about your game, who are like just, okay, this is like out for grabs, let's just go and grab it. But that would more make it like stand out in a way where you don't have to do this right now. If you want to, you can, and it's gonna be more of a support than a final game, you know? Because we wouldn't do a Kickstarter. I'm not gonna do a Kickstarter for this game. At least that's like, I don't think so. It's not that type of game. Maybe. Like, and also we're far enough and we have enough funding to actually make this, at least by the summer. We're all good like by that. So that's a nice thing. people who rage about early access don't know how to refund. Yeah, that's also true. But that really makes you like look bad if like someone has bought your game like for €1 or something, and then they're like, yeah, this game sucks. Oh, it was early access, dude. Well, you guys who are watching here, you guys would care about it, and you wouldn't write that kind of stuff. But on the other hand, it's like there are other players as well who don't really care about like development or anything like that at all. In that case, that's a good topic actually that we picked up. I think an interesting thing, like it's kind of like politics, you know. You can never stop talking about this kind of stuff. But I think it's a nice thing to discuss these kind of things amongst like developers and also like players. What like you guys think? Like, at least for me, yeah, like I kind of explained already my situation, that it's like if there's a game that I would really like to play, and if I see it in like a beta, and like if it's a bit pricier, then I would look into it more than I would do for like a cheaper one. I'll make a patch, don't test anything, I have a reroll. Everything 5 hours later. Yeah, that's nonsense. I find that real little bullshit. What we've talked about is like for this game, what we want to do is most likely the first release is not gonna have everything that we've talked about during the streams and all that jazz, what we really wanted to make. But the first version is going to be like a minimum viable kind of product that would allow us to build upon that and make some other stuff. So that's like the idea, that we want to do. That we want to do something smaller, that it's playable, that it's still fun, and keep that core, and then expand a little bit so it kind of broadens more. So it has like more of the features, like the phone, for example. You can use the phone as a controller or stuff like that. So that's one of the things that I'm really like looking forward to, just figuring out how to make like updates and that kind of stuff. But yeah. But we're thinking if we're gonna release an update, that's gonna be like a stable kind of release thing, instead of, yeah, we're gonna just fix some small things and it's gonna be fucked. Like in 2 hours we pull it away. Yeah, we fucked up. I think it doesn't matter how long you take. It matters what kind of stuff you release, and that's really important. That really represents you in a way as well. Right. So I think, yeah, I'm just going in circles kind of in a way with this now. Like if I go back and forth. Actually, yeah, we've kind of advanced a bit further. That's really nice. If I look at the top. And now I start understanding what's wrong with these eyes. Put them back a bit. The draw size. Okay. This is interesting. I always find like eyes to be a little bit struggling, like a bit struggle with that. And apparently also the camera angle. Okay. Yeah, sometimes if I look at the geometry, it kind of confuses me, just because of the lines. If there wouldn't be line, if I would subdivide this now, this would look like way different, exactly. then I can just like pull this up, for example. Outwards. Let me just remesh this. Remesh this for a second. 15 euros early access and 20 euros when you release. That's also not too bad, like, right? So, has anyone had like experience with like early access games and that jazz? What have you liked and what you have disliked? Yeah, this would not be that consistent if this was like this. Because these guys really have this like flat kind of face here. What if, because actually I don't really need this beak here in front of this, like that, because all of the noses are gonna come separate. Like the nose is like a separate like droplet kind of thing. So let's just finalize the eyes and let's move on to the next character. At the tippy top. Remesh this again. So what I don't like is that it kind of merges this here, and that's not something nice. What if I would do a Z-remesher guideline? Let me just make this like a circle there. Let's remesh this. And this is like even more terrible. No, I want to start here. Okay. So what if... Okay, let me just do some clay buildup here. Yeah, fuck you, guidelines. You ain't doing shit now. It's a bit... What's that? You know, like here it makes it look like it's just like a plain kind of thing here, and I really don't like it. But it's just, I guess, the look of it now. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of okay. I'm looking more around this here, around this area, how it fits there. So that's a thing now. Interesting to check out how the volume kind of forms. All right. Okay. Nice. Let's save that. Yeah, and like now if you look at it from a distance, like it looks really, really bad just because of this shading here. But it's not really like that, because here it like makes this weird thing. Just the geometry, how the geometry looks right now. But that's okay, like the most important thing is the shape for now. And if I can feel that shape that I need, then it's all good. Then it's all good. So let's look how it looks like if I would, for example, want to make that nose of the teacher guy that I have here opened on the other screen. Well, yeah, okay, yeah, the old chat thing. Let's make a thingy. Let's do an extract. Accept this. Let's unmask it. Oh, mask this. Can I? Oh yeah, just on the canvas. Oh, let's take a look at just how it would look like. Oh, I want to just get rid of the whole thing. And 5K is way too much. Let's remesh it on like 1000 is gonna be enough, I think. What is this angle? This is ass. Smooth it for a bit. If you could just like make it like in the center of the object, that would be really cool. Sticky mode, customize. Can you customize that sticky mode? Go to unmasked mesh center. Oh nice, that actually works. Oh man, come on. Really? Just wanted to rotate that. Alright. I rotate it like this, that already starts messing it up. So let's just take a look. Hey, what's up, Master Yellowkin? Thanks a lot for joining in, man. That's alright, no one's late here. How can you be late? if you're here, you're here. That's really nice. So let's say this is gonna be like a test nose. Yeah, now I can see there's a lot of problems here as well. I do like a little bit of clay build-up here. Okay. Volume there. Hey, what's up? What's up? How's it rolling? Pretty good, pretty good. Thanks a lot for joining in, guys. So we're working on our character base meshes. Character base meshes, that's what we're working on. I'm also going to be working on these characters off the stream, so I'm going to finish a bunch of things as well, and we're just going to continue every day where we're going to get, and by the end of the week I hope we're going to have most of the characters done, like at least from these 4 that I need to make now. So let's say I'll make this kind of nose here. Yeah, this is not a thing here. That should not be like that. Now I understand. It should be kind of closer to the eye. Let's do MV. Move tool. It's in a bit. How's it going for you, man? You can't be late if you set the release date on 2075. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. No, for sure no. I mean, just for the stream, you can't be late. You can't be late for the stream. I mean, he's always sorry about that, but there's nothing to be sorry about that. It's just not working out for you. You just can't be here at the start, so why be sorry about that? You have other things to take care of. And that's completely cool. It looks like an owl a bit now. This really messes with my head. Yeah, this is maybe a bit better color. Where's your beard? What's that? I shaved it. The new characters can't see my beard. New characters, man. Need to shave. Need to shave sometimes. Just make this a bit more flat. Okay. Push it, push it, push. How this came together. Okay. Do just the size a bit bigger. Parts here. I'm just trying to make like a nice curve there. Alright. Fuck. Why your beard was perfect? No, it wasn't. Why was it perfect? This is nicer. This is nicer. Now I don't have a beard and it's nice as well. I mean, come on, people change, man. What are you gonna say if I'm gonna ask you where's your beard? What's up with your hair, man? I mean, come on. Nah, I feel like the weather is getting nicer outside. I need to get some tan going on here. I need to get some more sunlight on me. I need some more sunlight on me. second. And got some more. Got some more concepts. Cool. That's really nice. Max is just pumping out like good stuff. If you guys like what he's doing, check out his art station. Let me just send you guys his art station. Let me send you his art station. Gonna manage myself. My profile. So now he looks like really, really angry and weird. This part should be a bit more like that. Okay. This is already a bit nicer, actually. Yeah, the head shape needs to be a bit different here. Here and there. Yeah, heads take the most of the time for me, right? Pull this here up. Yeah, this here. It would be nice if the geometry would be a bit like round there. That would be really cool. But Zero Mesher didn't want that. Okay, just pull this part here a bit up. So it has like a little bit of that eyebrow kind of space here in a way. Could I make him angry like that as well? If I do this... How do they look like when they're angry? Other shapes is kind of easier sometimes. Now, as I haven't practiced this for such a long time, it's a bit feels difficult. Okay, this was the song with the weird ending. So let me just continue with the next one. Yeah, you know what? Let's just extend this mouth a bit, and I'm gonna be done with this then. Let's remove this nose for a second, and just adjust this area here. Could be a bit lower. So yeah, I couldn't find Max. Where is Max? Where is Max? Really? I can't find Max? Control F. How is that possible? Screen this. It's gonna be easier. Yeah. If you guys like what this guy's doing, make sure to hit him a follow. He's our concept artist for these 2 months now. He's doing good jazz. He's doing good jazz. Hey man, saw your concepts on Instagram. They're cool. Keep up the good work. Thanks, man. Yeah, I have the guy. Like I just posted the link. You can check out what other stuff he has. I've also noticed like a bunch of people make make things from like what he's made on ArtStation, and those are like pretty crazy sculpts actually. He's a pretty good artist, but he doesn't really acknowledge himself. He needs like some people to encourage him. So I thought I'm gonna help him out with that, just promote him here as well. He made all of those concepts, man. Thank you though. Like shout out to Vasil and Philip. Like some guys that are helping me here with this as well. They were the ones who helped me out to figure out how are all the characters gonna look like. So that's really nice. That's a really cool thing that they did. You know, let's leave it like this, because if I would look at, for example, the old face, if I look at the old face, let's find it. Subtool. So if I check this out, well, okay, this geometry is really nice now. But this also had like a really weird kind of shading there, so I think it's gonna be okay if I leave it like this. Fuck it. Fuck it. Three! Yeah, 3. I'm free, I'm free, I'm free, I'm free. But yeah, this part here, let's just do. At last. All I want to do is just wish you well. Keep being positive, right? Thrill is gone. Yeah. Out here. Okay. Now this front part is a bit flat, right? One more subdivision down. Wait for a second. Add some. Oh, come on. No rotation, please. Let's add a little bit of that volume back there. Alright. How's your rigging going? Oh, dude. Just awesome. I'll show you something in a second. I'll open a new Maya file. I'm gonna keep on going with this, and I'll show you guys what I've been doing in the last week. Like last week it was pretty crazy, and I made a really nice system. So I've been talking about this system like 3 times on this stream already. No one's asked me about it, but I'll show you. I'll show you, Artpasio. I think you would like this, perhaps. As we're like a small team, it's like a really nice way of like doing animations for us. Okay, so you know what? This is gonna be alright. Let me just drag these parts a bit. Oh, not like that, but just this chin a little bit, and also like the overall like pull out some small parts here and there. But yeah, so my new Maya file. I should have a new Maya file somewhere here. Don't need UV maps, I need just my recent files, and that is my character rig. Yep. Okay, let me just set up this, so I'm done with this character now. So let me just smooth this out. 4 times is gonna be fine. I don't need to do this more times than 4. At least I think so. You know, this is okay, that this is a bit... That seems like that it's flat. Also this eye kind of goes really nicely. I think this is gonna be real cool. Here, let's just smooth this out for a second. Yeah, now it's nice. I think this is gonna be really cool. Alright. Okay. So, this is done. Done. Alright. Let's check out how it looks together with our foot, our torso, and all our jazz. Let me just duplicate these hands. These hands and these foots are gonna be, yeah, save. Let's save this. It auto-saved a second ago, but that's fine. I'll mirror these guys, and I'll show you the rig. That's some real cool jazz. Alright, so deformation, and I need mirror X, and let's do the same for the foot. Duplicate the foot. I'll work on the renaming afterwards. Renaming is really important, guys, like always rename your stuff. I noticed Five. I think he's now in the Vertex conference this week or something like that. I noticed that on Twitter, but I noticed that he likes that now. He likes doing that jazz. And I almost forgot the ears, but okay, let's finish the ears in just a second. So I did a couple of things. I expanded some stuff. So this is like one of the things that we can now do. Eyelids. I have eyelids now. I have eyelids, and like this is basically the base mesh that I can like manipulate. I got eyes, I got the like, I got the all the basic things. And then there's also this thing that I added is, for example, a skin. So I have it based on layers. I can also like disable the controls just so in case. So for example, like this, I wanna move away the glasses. I can do that. I can even parent them to the head or make them follow the world. I can do whatever, basically what I want to do with this. Maybe I can even add some more following things so we can follow other stuff as well, but I'll see that in the future. But I really like that I added these eyelids, so I'm gonna need to add eyelashes to separate skins, so that's also gonna be skin based. And basically the idea behind all of this is that if I make a run cycle, the only thing I need to adjust is these, that's okay, I have this saved, thanks Master Eulokin. But yeah, I would need to only animate this extra layer, and all of the other animations, they're already there. So that's kind of a cool thing that I came up with. It's gonna be a nice thing. So hey, I need to take away this piece. Say Android Greg. Oh man. No, I don't want it to make changes. Let's zoom back into this guy. And the only thing I forgot to do is the ears here. So let's just go to our head subtool. We're also gonna have to remesh this. Actually, I also notice, you know what would be really nice if I could just take this part here and move it just a bit kind of down in a way. Make it more round so that this kind of curve is like similar around everything here. That shit out. Okay, let's go to a lower subdivision. Do somewhere around here. Here's the ear. And let's just extract him. Are you assuming genders? No, not really. What do you mean with that? Explain yourself. What do you mean with the assuming genders? Do you assume that I assume genders? You're a bigot. No, you're not though. I just like to make these kind of jokes nowadays here. That's one of the funniest things, like to make fun of now. Like that's my jam. That's what I laugh about. Okay, now let's remesh this dude. And in this case, now I'm gonna give it 5. This is gonna be 5. Okay. It's kind of 2, 6, then try 6. 6 should kind of look a bit better. Smooth this. Just a second here. For this dude. Let's get back to this guy. Oh my god. But yeah, this is a guy. This is gonna be a guy. Like, there's only 2 genders in this game. There's only females and there's males. That's it. There are no mermaid people, dude. Oh man. Been having a lot of discussions about these kind of weird things recently as well. The ear is actually, for this character, really nice and easy. Surprisingly. Oh, wrecked third gender. Dude, for real. Fuck that shit. There is no third gender. And if anyone tells you that there is, like, I mean, they're tripping. They're really tripping their balls off. I heard this one talk about this guy. So this guy was like on the news. Did he just determine the guy's sexual preference? Oh man, what? No. Where is this going? Yeah, I kind of did. Like, this guy likes chicks. So yeah, I was watching this this interview with this dude. With a professor, like some professors from whatever. I don't really give a shit, to be honest, but some kind of school in USA or something like that. He says like there's no way to tell, no, not no way to tell, but there is no biological difference in males and females. Dude, do you know what chromosomes are? I don't know, like if you have you can't change that. That's it. Like chromosomes. That's it. Like learn some biology. That's it. Whoever says that they're a mermaid or whatever, like just tell them that. Then try breathing underwater. Or some shit like that, you know? That's not like, I don't know, that's not a real thing. Just drop it. There are other things in life to worry about that are more important and more nice. We can create that. You can create that in 3D or something like that, but instead of that, you're like just in a rally talking about how you should be a mermaid. Make yourself a mermaid. If you can make yourself a mermaid, that's beautiful. Oh yeah, that's true. We also have, like, not we, but in Russian, I know that they have that as well. It's like no gender. Genderless name. I wonder how come no one's like attacking those languages. how come you guys have like a medium stuff, like intermediate, like sex or gender or whatever? That's not even gender, that's like just a thing that you call, just like he, she, or it. Isn't that a she-male? Oh my god. Have you seen Futurama? There's a guy called Bender. What if he would have a different gender? Would he be a gender bender? Gender bender. Fender bender. Watch me gender bend this guy in ZBrush. I'm gonna make a chick out of this in like a couple of minutes, I think. Yeah, like that's real. In our things it works like that. Something like that. Oh my god. No, it's like he, she, and it. He, she, and it. Like it is also like an undetermined gender, and that's like the same as they have in Russian. In Russian they have exactly the same thing. In Russian they have the same thing. A lot of Bulgarians have told me that like Russian has generated from like Bulgarian. Is that true though? Should we like wiki that stuff? Should we do Wikipedia search? Should we do some research on this shit? Drop some knowledge here? Let's get rid of this topic here. Languages. That's interesting. No, but language in general is interesting. I like languages. Okay, so this ear is pretty much done. So you're gonna have like real small cute ears, like it's like a bear kind of. Well, not really a bear, but like it's like this interesting thing. Bulgaria is after Russia. Oh, really? So, no, like the language. Did Russians come up with the language, or did Bulgarians come up with the language? Or it was like some other country and then they just claimed it? What is it? How does it work? Dare you to be against gay people? Oh my god! Holy shit, dude. Ban me, dude. We all have choice of living. Well, you can be against that, but they can do whatever they want to do. Just like you can do whatever you want to do. Whoever wants to do whatever they want to do, that's like that is your choice. That is your choice. But just don't be a dick about it, okay? Those who choose that, they can choose whatever they like to. Okay, this is gonna be okay. This is so funny. He looks like Mr. Mackey a bit. This is like Mackey. As long as you can respect them, it's fine. We can all coexist. It's a big planet. Exactly. There can be like... there can be whatever. Man, these ears are real funny. Lol, he does. Man, this chat just sometimes gets like crazy out of hand. But that's alright. It's interesting like to see where all of these like things go where we're talking about. I really enjoy that. It's really fun hanging out with you guys, just so you know. Real amazing jazz. Okay, let's just make them a bit more roundish kind of shape here. It looks like they're a bit down, but like if I... Nice, so we came a long way from a ball. Ta-da! We have this face now. We only respect women. Respect all living beings, man. We're all beings here. We need to all have like a nice understanding that we're all living on this planet. We're all into this together, man. That's the jazz that no one understands. So you as a child should get that, like, that's what you're gonna be giving to the next, like, generations, dude. Every time I move that, it kind of messes up this small part here. That it starts looking a bit more not so round. Inwards. And that's why, Master Yolokin, you're not yet an admin, because you're a bigot sometimes. Ooh. When people hate something, it's mostly because they're afraid of it. And Coca-Cola, not sponsored. Coca-Cola, not sponsored. If I could open this. Yeah, that's true what the Art Bazio said. Sometimes it's like you figured that out. By the way, Unreal Marketplace has spring sale. Well, 98% mad, but it don't fit in my project. But I can grab some sounds. Oh, that's nice. I'm gonna check that out after the stream. Speaking of which, I think today we're gonna finish this piece. And I would also like to finish the male character. And then tomorrow I think we're gonna finish both of the other ones, and then on top of that we're gonna start making the skins on that. That's gonna be really cool. So now I figured out, yeah, like this side should not be as fat as the bottom side. The bottom side also always has like more flesh than the top part of the ear. So let me just adjust that a tiny bit here. Do a little bit of like, so it has like a bit shape here. Let's shape it up. Let's shape it up just a bit. This has a bit more shape here. Yeah. Water in Coca-Cola bottle. I don't mind it. I respect that. If only the name. Yeah, just don't be a dick. Exactly, just don't be a dick. If you want to say something, first things first, play it in your head. If you think, if you would hear that from someone else, if that would be against you, how would you feel about it? How would you feel about that? That's the thing. Two most important things that I've learned in my life. First of all, learn how to step into someone else's shoes, and learn how to look at yourself from another angle. If you can't do those things, then you're just gonna be a fucking dick. I can guarantee you that. Most of the people that I've met and they don't have those two things, that they don't understand those two things, it's just, that's the worst thing ever. You get fucked, son. Okay, let me just... What was this? What is this? What is this? What am I? I have to tell you something in a whisper. Yeah, sure, go ahead. If anyone has like any questions, or you guys ever want to talk about something, whatever, you can hit me up in below in a whisper or something. That's alright. I don't mind. I usually reply quite fast. Maybe Rainbow Skittle is watching now and he's like, he asked me something about like assets and I checked the message and I completely disregarded it for a week or something like that. What? Dude. Holy shit. Congrats. That's it. Like, Ardbazio, you get double high fives. You get double high fives. I wish I could give you more. I wish I could tell you more. That's awesome shit, dude. Holy fuck, I'm happy for you. It's a dream. I'm sorry that I can't tell to anyone else, but holy shit. Holy shit, dude. Shout out for that. I'll go some dinnering. I'll go do some dinnering. All right, man. Enjoy your meal. Need to keep working, and it works fucking out, man. That's all I can tell you. That's like, holy shit. Work hard so you can work a bit harder, so you can make bigger things. I make big things so you can make bigger things, right? I'm real happy for you, man. That's fuck, man. Fuck, man. I'll let you know in the whisper what I think about that. That's really cool. Will be released on Amazon Prime. All right, that's really cool. So everything is just in concept phase and stuff. That's all right. That's all right. I hope you're gonna come over and tell us how that stuff works out once you have like something more, right? Once you have something to actually show. I guess you're under NDA and stuff. But that's really dope, man. I'm really happy to hear that you have something going on. That's really nice. That is really nice. That is really nice. You're doing your thing. Alright. We're almost finished with the animation though. Oh, cool. Yeah, but it takes some time to do all the promotional stuff and all that jazz, right? Figure out all the other things. That's just one side of the thing, making your product. And when you figure out that there's a whole other world behind it, oh boy. Alright, let's just take this torso. And I can just duplicate this torso. Right? Okay, I'm also gonna rename all of these pieces. So this is going to be M torso. Did I call M torso or did I call it differently? Let me check my pipeline. So this is really cool. If you have already certain things set up, you can just go back and like see how did you call most of the stuff. Students, models, and high poly. Skin B. Exports. So let's browse. Okay, that doesn't even have an M at the beginning. And this also doesn't have an M. So fuck the M's. Let's just call this torso male. Tall male. Let's call this, let's rename this torso tall female. Let's rename these. This is L foot. So the other one's gonna be R foot. R foot. Alright. L hand. L hand. It's like a Mexican. Yeah, that's the right one. Why is this? Oh yeah, that's an L because I copied it. This is an R. And alright. Rename. Head. Let's also actually head tall. There's also going to be another head, but for now that's going to not be named for now. Alright. Those are the eyes. Let's rename this as well. Eyes. And that's all actually renamed. So let's work on this female torso. Okay. Reference plane. I could actually also change this to back to the matte cap white. But I had a different one before, matte cap gray. This one. This was nice to see the back, like the reference plane. Okay, let's check the texture map, and the texture map should be this other one. So she has like a little little lady lumps there. See that? I'm gonna make boobs. But for now it's gonna be like smooth stuff, so it's not really like I'm making boobs. Should I have written Twitch if I can sculpt this? Is that a thing? Can you sculpt boobs? Live? Is that a thing? I don't even know. Can someone check the guidelines? Would be nice to know, right? So they start... Actually, let's start with the inflet brush. Also, I could remesh this, actually. Mm-hmm. Let's remesh that. So I also saw the new Vacuum Cintiqs have came out. Holy dip. Holy dip, it's expensive. I would really like the 24-inch, but oh my goodness. 2.5K for that screen. Well, it's also 4K, but I mean, what the fuck? What the fuck, right? And it also, like, they added this new feature that they have like a plug in the back, so you can plug in like this, like a big kind of thing which has like a CPU, memory and all that kind of stuff, basically like a computer component. Like you just plug it in and you have like the whole tablet as a computer. That really blew my mind. And I think they also released a I didn't see it on the shop yet, but they released also a 30-inch or something like that size, which is also fucking crazy. A 30-inch tablet, imagine that. Like that's pretty a lot of juice. That's a lot of juice right there. And I think that one also has the same kind of feature. So let's make really weird boobs for now. I'm just gonna make like placeholder parts. They don't really look like boobs. They look like Squidward's nose for now. But that's okay, we're just making like Squidward nose boobs. Because they're kind of like this, like water drops, right? Let's do a move brush. So it needs kind of be like a drop. I remember I had a drawing teacher that told me how to draw boobs. Well, if you have a drawing teacher that doesn't know how to do it, then that's really bad. Is Master Yolokin your concept artist? Oh, no. Not Master Yolokin. Max. That's a different guy. Master Yolokin is a kid from somewhere else. But Max is he's an Italian guy who's working on, basically most of the time he works on board games. He's worked on many board games, and now like I met him during a game jam, and he really wanted to work on games, and eventually it was like 3 years ago or something like that, and eventually we started working together on a project, which was like quite of a big project actually for an external client where, well, yeah, maybe you guys already know it as like the Amsterdam project that I've been talking about before, which is over already. Well, it helped us to make some money and to get started with our company and everything. And that's basically what helps me to actually make this game as well. And that's one of the things that helps us a lot, to be honest. It's like that supported me so I could make boobs live on a stream. Boobs live. Let's give it like a bit more volume here. Boob volumes. Alright. Oh man. Did you check out his stuff? Oh yeah, you couldn't see that, right? You couldn't see because you just joined afterwards. After that, Dude, it's like... I wish, like, that's why I'm starting small. Like, just eventually, I think that it's gonna be pretty big. I need to continue going. We have already like 3 or 4 games in mind that we're gonna make, like, after this. So it's like, it's kind of a story that goes on through all the games and shit like that. And we're just slowly making all of the moves. The biggest problem is to find the funding and stuff. I think if you have established something good, it's a bit easier to do that. Just was not sure they were different people. Yeah, now you know at least. That's okay. Actually, Max is also gonna stream someday. I'll make him stream as well here. Because he also wanted that, and I think it's nice, like, for both of us to kind of expand, like, and make it broader for more people to see, you know? That's like my point. That's why I also started streaming. I thought, why not? This is gonna be my thing, why I stream. Just to make it broader. To reach out to more people, to, like, learn more. I kinda really felt that I was a bit stuck. In a way. In a way, I was stuck. At least I felt stuck. With certain things I did. So I started, like, hanging out with more people who just started to model, started to do certain things, and that has helped me out a lot in the past kind of year, 2 years. That I can explain old things in a newer way. That's what I really enjoy. Let's uplift this sink down. And it starts looking nice, I think, right? And then when it's gonna be texturing time, and this lady's gonna get like a big bra and shit. That's gonna be funny. Well, not a big bra, but like here you can see that she's gonna have like a big underwear and like this shirt. So it's just like a shape there. It doesn't really matter. Okay. Yeah, man. If you keep your vision, if you want to do something that you want to do, if you keep the vision and if you keep working on it, it works. You just need to be consistent about it, and it happens. At some point, it just starts happening, and you're like, what? I'm getting here now? Am I like... What is this now? Like, how did that happen? I have that a lot of times. Like, just a half a year ago, I was really thinking about this. Yeah, sure, that's why you'll texture it off stream. Nope, nope. Let's texture this on the stream. I actually want to do texturing for all these guys, like during a stream where I'm gonna have them finished. That's one of my jams. Like, I want to do that. Yeah, let's do that. I'll give you some joy, guys, as well. Let's give, like, this should be a bit more flat here. Actually, let's do like a little Damien standard. Or maybe just let's separate them like this. Rib cage here is a bit out. Okay. Push it back a bit. Alright. You need another platform. Dirty, twisted. Dude. What if there would be like a special channel just for like adult stuff? That would be fucking awesome. Who knows where we're gonna get with this whole jazz? Who knows where we're gonna get with all this jazz? Let me duplicate this. And I think I'm gonna start working on the big part of the guy. Like, so this is going to be torso female, and I have torso male 1, and this is going to be, let's rename this, and this is going to be torso big. Because big and tall is the same, but they're a bit like fatter. You need another platform. I need, yeah, like we would need a different platform. I think we would even need a different, we couldn't even do it on Twitch, right? I think that we couldn't do it on Twitch even. I'm not even sure. Ooh, hey Luav, long time no see, dude. The tits, like that? Yeah, we're making tits today. Bam. Visible, invisible. Visible, invisible. So, there's gonna be this big character. So let's change the texture of this reference plane. Texture, texture, texture. Where's texture? Texture map. And this one should be this big one. Oh, fuck, that's huge. Yeah, long time. How are you doing, dude? What kind of stuff have you been working on? I've been busy with making new characters nowadays. Working on a lot of new characters. This is actually some crazy jazz now. I got a concept artist to help me out with all of this, and slowly we're making progress with these things. Oh, let's change this back to the edit mode, and let's go to our big torso. So most of the stuff I'm gonna try to... What is your release date? We're aiming for summer this year. Summer this year, like September for sure. We're gonna be already somewhere. And we're going to be releasing updates for like half a year or something like that, just monthly, small updates every once in a while, reaching like the final state of the game that we wanted to have in the beginning. So that's gonna be fun. Because, yeah, this year, the last year was just basically making funds and trying to make sure that we can actually work on this game and release it. So that's like the good news, that we have enough of that, in a way. Well, of course we're gonna need to make some more, but that's a different story for now. Summer in Amsterdam, dude! Can't wait for that. I'm moving to Amsterdam as well this year. That's gonna be exciting. That is already exciting for me. We need to find a office space. Oh boy. Sounds serious, right? Well, yeah, we're kind of getting serious about most of the things now. Not like we weren't a year ago, but now it's like it's a different kind of case where we're in. Like we're in a different kind of ball game, because we already have our company for more than a year. So things are serious. Things are serial. I like to say serial better than serious. Spark. More. Just make this guy real big. Big character. Far out. Okay, let's fill in these volumes here then. Otherwise it looks kind of flat. But yeah, how have you been doing, Luav? What kind of stuff have you been working on? Do you have anything to share? I would like to see. Let's just add some. So here. The big fat booty. Damn. So this is gonna be the base of our cafeteria lady and a lot of big characters. Alright. Oop. That's a tricky thing. Okay. some more here. This a tiny bit up. Follows also the concept here that we wanted to go for. So fat, perhaps. Just duck that in. Okay. Oh shit. Okay, let's remesh this. And I'm gonna be done with this, and then we can be done with the stream as well today. It's already 7. And I'm just gonna start working on the low polys. I'm gonna start working on the low polys already for the male and female meshes. And I think by Wednesday we're gonna be texturing already. We're gonna be texturing and making the skins. So I think by Friday we should be done with these guys. Oh boy, I'm so excited to see them. Like, oh, shit, this is gonna be so cool. Holy fuck, I start seeing like my creation coming to life in my eyes and on your eyes. This is amazing. This is amazing. This is amazing. I'm happy to be sharing this stuff with you guys. So like this looks really funny. If this would be like the final shape, this is fucking funny. Let's do some Damien standard brush. Define this a bit more like the top of his body a bit more. Something like this. So we're gonna have like a small kind of indent there. I have 11 minutes video of our studio reel. 1 out of 3 animations is mine. Oh, cool, dude. Can you send us a link? I would like to check that out. Maybe others would also like to see what you've been working on. That would be amazing. Okay. Let's move these things a bit more. We're almost done here. So are you dominating your studio, Luov? The studio that you're working on, I mean? That's pretty cool. Nice to hear that. Ooh, I need a sip of water. And everything changed. Oh my god. Hard dive crash nation attacked. I hope that that doesn't really happen. Imagine how much things would change. Alright. I'm gonna check out that video right after the stream. We're almost done with this. I miss your cool animations. Click to drag title to reposition the window. I don't need to reposition the window. I wanna toggle keyboard. Where's the display toggle? How come is this not working? What's up with my... Okay. That's the display toggle. Okay. That was weird. Thought I pressed display toggle. So this is gonna be our big character shape. This is a bit too much here, perhaps. A bit of too much of this juice. We have 3 animators. It's not a domination. Yeah. I thought that you would be like having a lot of them. But that's okay, man. So you kind of try keeping it equal. That's good. That's a nice thing to know. Three animators. You can check out our Instagram, by the way. I've made some pretty cool animations in the past time as well. If you like to check it out, you're welcome to check out the links in the description. Check out the links in the description. Boom, boom, boom. Seems to fit. I don't like this ball here. Like, it looks like it's like a ball, but it's not really. But this looks like it's really dense there. Let's remesh this again. Yeah, this starts looking a bit better. Let's remesh it again. Alright. Yeah, this shape is starting to look nice. These are gonna be some big characters. Oh my goodness. Wow. Let's do just 2K polys. Oh, not divide, but remesh this guy. And yeah, we're almost done. So we got rid of the adult 1, adult 2. So we're only gonna have these 2 last adults, and we already started to work on the 3rd one. I'm getting these burps. The water. Drinking water is not too good. Well, it is good, but not when you're streaming a lot. Okay, let me take this away. So this is started. This looks really comical now. Because the head is like way different than it should be. But these ones, if I would take the, let me select the head as the main tool that I'm using now. But this torso for the females and for the males is pretty okay. I think that this is pretty legit. Then tomorrow we're gonna finish the next 2 ones, work on 2 faces and 2 torsos. We need to finish that torso. The hands are gonna stay the same, as I have already UV'd them. The only thing, I'm gonna have to reposition them and such like that, but that's not a big deal. And yeah, thanks a lot for all you guys joining in today. It was really fun making these characters, like started the characters, and yeah. So hopefully by the end of the week, we're gonna have these guys already up and being textured and all that jazz, and ready for rigging, because that's also going to be a thing. Man, I can't wait for these guys to be alive. This is going to be just amazing, just amazing. So yeah, thanks a lot for all you guys joining in. It was really fun sharing this stuff with you guys, and yeah, hope to see you tomorrow at the same time. We're going to be doing this all week long. So let your friends know as well if they're interested in character development and like just making characters. And yeah, join our Discord. You can also check out other links in the description. We have a lot of jazz. You can follow us on any kind of social media if you like that kind of stuff as well. And yeah, nice arts. Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you. I really appreciate that. So yeah, if anyone new is here, check out the links in the description. Also, make sure to hit that follow button. You can follow us everywhere, just like do that, like a Morocco. Alright guys, is that a Morocco? I don't know anymore. Alright guys, here's a high five, and